The Carbonels, written by Charlotte M. Yonge, narrated by Arthur Merrick, produced by Antilles Publishing House. All audio rights are reserved. Chapter 1, French Measure, For Thy Walls a Pretty Slight Drollery. The second part of King Henry IV. Bad lot. Yes, sir. A thoroughly bad lot. You don't mean it. Yes, ma'am. A bad lot is the uphill people. Good for nothing and ungrateful. I've known them these 30 years, and no one will do anything with them. The time was the summer of 1822. The place was a garden, somewhat gone to waste, with a gravel drive running round a great circle of periwinkles, with a spotted alcaba in the middle. There was a low, two-storied house with green shutters, green Venetian blinds, and a rather shabby veranda, painted in alternate stripes of light and darker green. In front stood a high gig, with a tall, old, bony horse trying to munch the young, untrimmed shoots of a lilac in front of him as he waited for the speaker. A lawyer, dressed as country attorneys were wont to dress in those days, in a coat of invisible green, where the green constantly became more visible, brown trousers, and under them drab gaiters. He was addressing a gentleman in a blue coat and nankeen trousers, but evidently military, and two ladies in white dresses, narrow as to the skirts, but full in the sleeves. One had a blue scarf over her shoulders and blue ribbons in her very large leghorn bonnet. The other had the same in green, and likewise a green veil. Her bonnet was rather more trimmed, the dress more embroidered, the scarf of a richer, broader material than the others, and it was thus evident that she was the married sister. But they were a good deal alike, with the same wholesome, smooth complexion, brown eyes, and hair in great shining rolls under their bonnet caps, much the same pleasant expression, and the same neat little feet in crossed sandaled shoes, and white stockings showing out beneath their white tambour-worked gowns. With the above verdict, the lawyer made his parting bow, and drove off along a somewhat rough road through two pasture fields. The first gate, white and ornamental, was held open for him by an old man in a short white smock and long leathern gaiters. The second his own servant opened. The third was held by half a dozen shock-headed children, with their backs against it and hands held out, but in vain. He only smacked his driving whip over their heads, and though he did not strike any of them, they requited it with a prolonged yell, which reached the ears of the trio in front of the house. "I'm afraid it is not far from the truth," said the green lady. "Oh no, I am sure he is a horrid man," said her blue sister. "I would not believe him for a moment. Only with the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?